What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to World War Armies. We're going to jump into a battle. We're playing on the American side today. So we're going against the Germans. He's got a machine gun unit, HMAG unit, Maz, less tanks. So this is going to be a little bit damage on his ground troop side. So we're going to have to send our units in very strategically. Machine gun units, you guys are going to have to rush over here into the front area. Then we'll get another mortar team over here on the left side and start to capture this objective post over here. So we'll have all that stuff done. Then we'll use our mortar team. Hopefully they don't rush us too far on the right side, and we're going to rely heavily on the middle area here. Our machine gun unit should be able to at least hold down his own against a Jaeger squad, depending on how many units he sends together. If he sends a Jaeger and a flamethrower to the front objective post there, we're probably going to lose the post. Same with if he tries to use a whole bunch of troops on like one of the crates in particular. But for the most part, having all of our troops spread out like this pretty much ensures that we're going to at least get one. So I think that's going to work out a little bit better for us. Mortar squad is going to be capturing that. Then we're going to run all the way over here to the next crate. So let's check on our squad around over here. Once we get 150 points, we'll be able to slap down an objective post. So we captured you. Move you guys forward 2 seconds. Boom, slap that down. Mortar squad is barely capturing this, so it'll be done here in a second, and then we'll move them forward. So now that that is captured, we're going to come all the way over here to Charlie and start capturing that crate there. Looks like he's yet to capture anything in the middle. Let's check in on the right side. He's got a Cabal vehicle here. It's probably going to wipe out our squad. We'll have to stick them inside the building here and see if we can retreat our way. I don't think our troops are going to be able to survive that. His Jeep is going to be attempting to turn around and see if he can trace our units. We do end up sitting here dying. He's going to be attempting to rush our squad. We got our machine gun unit has fully captured Bravo here, so we're going to have to use them over here to see if we can start pushing his guys away some. Drop down another tower here, so we still need to get 150 points to do it on the other side too. So it looks like most of his points were used on side of his Cabal vehicle, so that's going to be a very interesting strategy early game. So we're going to be capturing these 2 objective crates over here at the top. We got another machine gun unit. We should probably sit here and help them on the right side. I'm pretty sure our 2 machine gun units should be able to destroy his vehicle. So once we get 150 points again, we'll be able to slap that down. He's got a mortar team against our mortar team. His mortars are upgraded a little bit more than us, but unfortunately mortar teams are going to be attacking from the very rear. So unless you sit there and physically tell them to stand on a certain point before they start firing, they're going to be firing from a very far spot, so you can't actually start capturing stuff. So we'll be able to slap that tower down, and now he placed his unit right on top of ours. It's going to be a little bit more of a fight. We could sit here and move one of our machine gun units over into this side over here, but I kind of want to sit here and steal this other one. He's got a engineering squad inside of a building. You know what? Let's just go for Alpha. Machine gun unit, you guys come over here. Half track, we'll get you guys rolling over here, over side to Charlie. Mortar squad, we're going to have to retreat you guys away some. He's got his Cabal vehicle over on this side. It's upgraded to rank 6. It's going to kill another one of our mortar teams. We're going to be sending in our half track to start taking on his stuff. He's called in reinforcements. Check thing again over here on the right side. Looks like we are slowly about to take Alpha. Machine gun squad is still doing good. We're going to hold down grounds here. Machine gun 2, you know what? You guys get inside of this other building here. That way we can have a little bit better visual on what's actually happening. Let's check back in over here in the middle. The middle looks like it's still doing pretty good. So you know what? We're going to slap down a pillbox here. It's going to give us a little bit better visual on what's happening. Machine gun units will capture that. Half track units, you should be roughly around inside this territory here in a second. So let's get a machine gun unit. You guys come over this way. Half track is going to give us some visuals here. Go for his mortar team. His Cabal Jeep is probably either going to be going for the center or this other territory here. So he's got a tank and a Cabal going for the middle. We're going to lose that here in a second. So the machine gun units, we're going to have to bring you guys over here to the front. Our half track cannot capture anything. It's killed his mortar unit, so we are going to actually bring them over here to Bravo. Let's see. So our machine gun unit should be coming over here to Charlie here in a second. They are going to be moving as fast as they can. Unfortunately, since we don't have the speed or strength boost, we can't really do too much. We are holding 2 objective posts down. He does have a tank. We don't really have anything to fight his tank just quite yet. His Cabal Jeep is going to be running away from us. So you know what? Let's turn around and head back to Charlie. It looks like his tank's going to be parked right here on top of Bravo. His tank's going to be turning around. He's going to be heading for objective post. Alpha down here, it looks like. So let's upgrade you. Let's see what his tank's actually doing here. If he takes a couple shots at our units inside the building here, we'll definitely need to move them. It looks like he's just parking other troops, though. We do have a bazooka squad, and if we need to, we'll deal with them. Half track's going to be moving inbound here. Machine gun unit needs to sit here and try to sneak inside of a building. Half track should be able to push him outside of our territory here. So let's get to him over here. Machine gun units, get back on that objective post. He's going to be running away. Half track's actually going to be hanging out on this little bridge here. Check back in over here on the bottom side. He's not actually attacking. He's got an HMAG unit and a tank rolling inbound here. Let's get a bazooka squad. We're going to need some backup here immediately. Machine gun squad, we're probably going to have to retreat you guys away. Let's see, do we have any other troops that we could do? I feel like it's going to have to sit here and stay inside the building here. We could sit here and do an explosive radius on this little smaller vehicle, though. He has nothing to start capturing troops, though, so he has to send another unit inbound. Bazooka squad's also going to be rushing over this way. Machine gun units, the number one thing that you guys are going to have to worry about is the HMAG unit. The tank's not going to be able to do too much damage to you, but the one thing that they can do is destroy the building. So as long as we sit here and use his tank to destroy all of his buildings there, I think we might actually be good. So we'll come over here to the next building here. We got a Wolverine tank. Tank's going to be moving inbound on his HMAG unit. The machine gun units are taking heavy fire here, so you guys are probably going to get lost. They're going to do their best to run away. They get wiped out. We got an HMAG unit. We probably should retreat our troops temporarily, though. So Bazooka Squad, back out some. We got the Wolverine moving inbound here, then we'll be able to start pushing his objective post here. He's got an HMAG unit that he feels very confident to be able to take on the rest of us. Bazooka Squad, turn around and fire at will. So we'll start capturing that. Machine gun units holding down the Bravo objective post. Machine gun 3, you guys looking good. Let's send you back to base. Ranger Squad 1. Half track still holding out on that bridge here. So you know what? Let's get you over here inside this little center area here. Machine gun 1, you guys are also looking pretty good. But you know what? We'll stick you over here on this right side. We need some backup here. Tank's going to be taking on his units here. We want to sit here and flatten his HMAG unit. He does have his stuff upgraded quite high. Let's see, his HMAG unit's going to be running away. Bazooka Squad, let's move him towards Objective Post Alpha. Wolverine's going to be pushing forward here. If he has a tank, we're going to flatten it. Bazooka Squad sticking super close to our Objective Post here. He's going to activate his major boost. Bazooka Squad, run! Let's see, the Wolverine's going to take a very long loop outside of this blast radius here, see if we can save our squads. Wolverine manages to survive. Let's see, we're going to need to get you back to base, buddy. Same with Bazooka Squad. So you guys will hang out. Machine gun units are both going to be ready, so let's send them on over this way. Same with the Ranger unit, so we'll get all of our guys moving towards that next objective post. Ranger Squad's holding this down. We got a half track parked at the very top of here, so we should be able to control you. We could place a pillbox down, but you know what? We're going to play it a little bit safe and see what happens. Machine gun unit, you guys move forward here and see what we got. We got another Ranger Squad moving inbound to give you some backup. It looks like his units are going to be hiding inside of buildings here, so we might actually be able to just steal this objective post away from him. His machine gun units is only upgraded to tier 1, though, compared to our tier 5, so we definitely should be able to take on that. Machine gun 1s are going to move an inbound here. Ranger Squad's also going to be helping out. He's got a tank inside this territory here. Our Ranger Squad actually is going to be good for his tank, though, so that's going to be interesting. Machine gun squads are all going to be capturing you. Ranger Squad, let's go for his tank. I don't think his tank's going to be able to do too much damage to you. Wolverine tank's going to be getting some heals in the background here. We're going to focus on his tank, sit here and destroy his units. Ranger Squad, machine gun unit, you move out. Bazooka Squad, get over here to the right side. Ranger Squad's taking down damage here. His tank's taking heavy fire. His tank's about to be lost. His tank got destroyed. That is one of the tanks from the general ability, which means it's only going to be based on your general's level. Since he's only level 1, that's why it got destroyed so easily. So we're going to get a Ranger Squad back away from here. Ranger 1, you guys are also doing good, so we'll get both of you guys inside. Half track, he's sitting here trying to trick you. Don't sit here and fall for his tricks. Bravo is still completely open here, so we got some stuff that we can do. We destroyed his tank. Machine gun squad, you know what? You guys, let's hang out in a building. It's normally not. Are you not going to listen? Go inside of that building.
Yes, Commander.
What?
The squad is healed.
Cancel? Then go inside the building. There we go. Alright. So if you have a command that says retreat, apparently it's actually going to be overriding your other command. So that's super useful to know. I wonder if that's why some of our troops just don't listen to us. It might just be user error. So we're definitely going to have to start keeping track of that. We need to sit here and have a unit over here on the building side. That way we can see a little bit better our objective opponents. So we do have our lead tank that's been upgraded to level 3. Same with our Sherman. The lead tank should be able to do a little bit extra damage and stuff and things. So we got a bazooka squad over here on the right side. A whole bunch of the buildings are already destroyed over on this territory here, so we can't really do too much. Let's move our units forward over inside of this territory here. Wolverine's going to be taking on his Moss. We got our Ranger units. He's going to be using his heavy tank, so we're going to have to use a blast radius. He's got an HMAG unit moving inbound here. Our Wolverine tank's going to take severe damage. His Moss tank is going to take a little bit of heavy fire, though. We need to sit here and get our bazooka team inbound here. Let's drop another bomb inside of this territory here. I don't think his units have much to take on the rest of us. He's going to be pushing heavy inside of our territory. We're going to get another Wolverine tank inside of this zone. Machine gun units, you guys are going to have to sit here and take on his HMAG unit. We flatten that truck. We should be able to survive, boys. All right, bazooka squad's going to be doing its job. Machine gun unit, you guys head back to base. Ranger squad, same with you guys. He's got an engineering squad that's probably going to be capturing this objective post here. We're not going to fall for it, though. We got a Wolverine squad. We got a bazooka squad. We need to sit here and destroy his tank. We need to get 700 points before we're able to do that, though. His engineering squad's going to stand on Bravo. It's going to run off of Bravo because he's going to have to sit here and attempt to sit here and stop the rest of our units. We got a Wolverine tank that is going to get destroyed here in a second, though. That's going to hurt our numbers.
Yes, Commander.
We have all 3 posts, though, so let's focus on HBAG units. He's going to use his engineering squad to attempt to heal his troops here. Ranger squad, you know what? Let's just get everybody in here.
Patched up.
What just happened?
Standing by.
That selects everybody. Go! Attack. Kill.
Patched up and ready.
Half-track units moving inbound here. We're going to be attempting to throw the entire game at his 1 tank. See if we can sit here and flatten it. Get another Ranger team in here. You guys all go for his Maz tank. He's going to be attempting to rush up, but unfortunately, unless he can sit here and destroy our objective post in time, he's not going to be able to do that. So we're going to sit here and throw literally every single troop type we have at this 1 tank. He's heavily relying on us. He's got an engineering squad. If his engineers fall, so will his tank. So we're going to focus our bombs on side of his engineering squad here. Our lead tank is taking a little bit of heavy damage here. His Maz tank still has yet to take too much damage. His HMAG unit is going to be moving inbound here. It's 25 points until victory. Let's see, we lost an objective post somewhere around here. Alpha post is still ours, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, it must be Bravo over here at the very top. Nope. Bravo in the center. There we go. So his mortar unit sat there, captured that. His tank's going to be moving inbound here, attempting to stop our guys. We got to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You waited too long. That tank is ridiculous. Alright, so we're going against another American team. This should be interesting here. So he's got Wolverine, Priest, Lee, heavy tank. So he's got a relatively similar setup to what we have. Mortar squad, you guys are going to start moving out here. Machine gun units, you guys know what to do. Start capturing the objective post from around here. Mortar squad, let's get you guys inbound over here to the left side. You'll go for that objective post here, and we'll be able to start controlling some stuff and things. Seems like some days we play on a lot of very similar maps, and other days we play on a whole bunch of variety. So sorry about both battles seeming to be in the exact same area. Alright, so machine gun squad should be able to capture that. So we're going to click on the mortar squad, that way we don't accidentally misclick anywhere. So mortar unit's going to be capturing you, and then we'll come all the way over here to the right side and focus on this little crate over here on this side. So let's check back on our units. We're about halfway done. Once it gets to about the 3/4 mark, you can probably start sending your units inbound, since they are going to take a little bit to start moving, and plus it'll take some time for you to find the objective post anyways. So we'll scroll around over here. It's going to capture our resource post just like that. So machine gun unit is going to be doing that. Mortar team is going to be capturing that at the very end. So machine gun unit is now going to be moving inbound to the next objective post. Mortar team is going to be rolling out here. So you guys go over here to this crate. Come back over here into the center. Make sure we're building our tower as soon as we get 150 points. That way we have maximum potential to survive our battles. Alright, so the more squad's going to go over that way. So we got the one in the middle here. Other more squads doing good. Looks like he hasn't gone up the middle though, so he's focusing either on the left or right side. Considering the fact that when he's seen an enemy, it's going to be one of these territories. Mortar unit's going to be taking on his flamethrower unit. He's going to drop a bomb on top of our squad immediately. We're going to pull away from his unit there. Looks like we're going to be giving him that point though. Unfortunately, we can't really do too much about that. Mortar squad, you know what? If you guys stay on this objective post, don't sit here and run away from him. We might actually be able to do that. So let's see if we can drop a bomb on top of his squad. See if he sits here and freaks out. We got a bomb placed directly on top of his head. Our mortar unit is going to be thrown out here. Machine gun unit, don't sit here and stop to fire. We need to sit here and target his flamethrower units. Check back in over here on the right side. We got a mortar unit against his engineering squad. We're going to use our half track. Mortar team is going to be severely outgunned, it looks like. So he's got his engineers upgraded to rank 6. Get another machine gun squad over here to this objective post around on this side. Mortar unit is going to be taking heavy fires here. His engineering squad is just barely able to kill our mortar squad. They've been upgraded. He's managed to capture that post. You know what? It's fine, though. We'll be able to grab that here in a second. Once we get 150 points again, we'll be able to slap down the towers here. We use some to get a little bit extra troops inside this zone. So we'll slap you down. So it looks like we did get beat early game a little bit around here. Our machine gun units did eventually kill his flamethrower squad, and he is going to attempt to steal this middle territory here. So we are going to start doing those as well. Half track's going to be pushing forward towards Charlie. We'll grab the middle objective here in a second. You know what? All he has is a mortar squad, and it's only upgraded to 3, but if we sit here and wait, I think we'll be a little bit stronger. We'll start capturing half track, go for his engineering squad. We want to sit here and flatten him. Machine gun units are going to get on objective post Charlie. He's got units here. They're going to be running around in circles here. His engineering squad is going to be chased. He placed a pillbox down, so we're going to sit here and have to deal with that. So let's try to use a bomb, see if we can blow up his pillbox here. We're going to have to do everything we can to sit here and make sure we capture some objective post. Let's get a mortar squad over here into the middle objective post, and then as soon as we get enough points, we'll be able to get a machine gun squad. And before we forget, let's go and get another tower here in that zone. Machine gun squad has managed to capture the top post here. Let's head over here into Bravo. We should have enough troops here that we can handle the rest. Let's move out. We're not going to place any turrets this time around. We're going to give a little bit of defense around here. And you know what? Half track, We're going to pull you back over inside of this territory here because I think he's going to be rushing in the middle heavily this game. I just have a feeling about that. So we did lose Bravo. It looks like he's going to be using his flamethrower squad right as soon as we leave. So he's going to be scared of our troops. So we're actually going to send our troops directly towards him. We have our half track and machine gun units holding down grounds here. So you guys start heading towards Bravo. Mortar units will take on his mortar units. Our machine gun units are going to be getting inside the territory here. Let's drop another bomb on top of his head. So let's get roughly inside the territory here. Drop the bomb. We're going to be placing a little bit over to the right. That way, if he does try to run away, it's going to at least make him go towards our other units here. So we should have a machine gun unit roughly running towards this early direction. If I remember right, half track's going to be coming over this way. You know, let's get a ranger squad actually. Some ranger squad should definitely be able to handle a flamethrower squad, so we'll move them out. Machine gun 5, let's get you inside the building here. He is going to be burning you guys a little bit. Ranger squad's going to be doing their best to sit here and get to you guys in a timely manner. Machine gun squad, we're going to have to retreat you guys back to base. His flamethrower squad is going to be taking home the victory on today's battle. Our machine gun unit down here is actually fully healed, so let's send him over here to objective post alpha. That way we can capture that. Bravo unit is going to be capturing here in a second. You know what, one team we have to sit here and wait. You'll sit there, capture that. Our half track is going to be hanging out around over here. You know, let's get a pillbox on Charlie. That way we can at least make sure we secure that objective post. Half track, we're going to park you over here. And we don't want to do that with all of his heavy machinery. We're going to sit here and move our units over here to the top side. Ranger squad is going to be taking on his flamethrower squad. He's got a hound. He's got a couple tanks. We know that he has the capabilities to sit here and build a whole bunch of stuff. Our ranger squad immediately started dropping health though as soon as we started watching them. That's super weird. Ranger squad's going to be retreating away some. We're going to get them backed away inside of some of these other buildings. He's going to be using his troops to fully run away here. And we got a bazooka squad. We're going to need to sit here and find a way to destroy his pillbox. Machine gun unit gets to his pillbox. Ranger squad, we're also going to have to deal with that. He's not going to be able to take on objective post Bravo until he sits there and actually has a ground unit though. So bazooka squad, we're going to just leave the Bravo open. We're going to go for alpha. He's got a hound squad. He's going to be pushing very brazen. So we're going to try and use our bazooka squad, machine gun squad. We're going to have to sit here and throw the kitchen sink at this. We need to get him outside of our territory here. Both of us have one objective post. We do have a pillbox over inside of objective post Charlie, though, so that should be good. We got a ranger squad. Let's get them on pillbox. Let's get them. Where do we want them? Let's get them over here on this pillbox around over here. We take this objective post, we should be able to take over the rest of the stuff. Our machine gun units are barely doing any damage to his pillbox, though, which is super weird. Our Wolverine tank is going to be destroying his hound here in a second. One more shot should do it. His hound's going to be sneaking up behind our machine gun units, trying to get on one lucky hit. Our ranger squads are going to be moving inbound here. He's upgrading his pillbox to attempt to sit here and stop our troops from advancing too far forward. Let's drop a bomb on top of that. How did he sit here and upgrade his thing instantly? Alright, that was super weird. Ranger squad, we're going to have to back you guys away. There was no downtime at all for his units, so that doesn't make any sense to me. Machine or tank, you move that way. He's going to be taking that point there. We're going to upgrade our pillbox over here to anti-infantry just to make sure if he has some sneaky engineering squad, they're going to get wiped out. He's got another engineering squad. We need to sit here and get another tank. You know what? We got a bazooka squad. We can get that. Start rolling towards that pillbox. He's got an engineering squad that's upgraded. We've used engineering squads to build and upgrade things before, but it was never instant like that. So I don't necessarily know how he was able to do that. That doesn't make any sense to me. His engineering squad are working immediately on the pillbox. It seems like our machine gun units are also bugged. They're not doing any damage at all to anything. We'll retreat you guys away. Machine gun squad, you guys start capturing objective post alpha. Ranger squad, you guys move over down here, start taking on his pillbox. Wolverine tank, we're going to need to sit here and flatten this pillbox down here. He's going to be upgrading this. We need to sit here and watch this thing. Does it upgrade immediately? Yeah, see how it had 0 downtime? That is a very unusual characteristic, so I have no clue what's going on with that. He's going to activate his advanced warning to sit here and see what we can do, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Half track is sort of hanging out over here in the middle of nowhere, so let's see, where do we actually put the half track? We're going to park the half track over here on top of this bridge here. Wolverine tank is going to be taking heavy damage here, so we are going to need to retreat him away. He's got a priest tank shooting it as well. I really hate to use this on his one pillbox, but I think we have to. Half track's going to be sneaking up behind him. We're going to have to get another ranger squad in here. I have no clue how this stupid pillbox is still surviving. The pillbox is taking a whole bunch of blast radius. We fully got rid of it. Machine gun units are going to be moving inbound here. Wolverine squad's getting a little bit extra health. Ranger squad, we're going to have to pull you guys outside the building. We have to get on this objective post. As long as we stand on this post, he's no longer going to be able to pull a pillbox down, and then we should be good to go. Ranger squad's going to be standing on top of objective post Bravo. We are going to get you some backup here in a second. Don't rush too far forward there, unit. The priest is going to be taking a whole bunch of shots at it. We're going to be stealing Bravo away from him. Ranger squad 3 is also going to be inbound here, so if we can get both of our units to sit here and focus on his one squad. Wolverine, you guys are going to be needed. His priest is taking heavy fire here, so let's see. Our Ranger squad is probably going to die over here. Ranger 1 will have to retreat you guys back to the base. Ranger 3 also needs to run. Run, I said, go. His priest squad has been pushed away outside of our territory there. We're going to be still in Bravo. Ranger squad 3 somehow survived. Wolverine squad, you guys have done good. You finally got inside of the objective post, but we don't need you anymore. We have a Sherman tank. We need to get rid of his Wolverine squad, so we're going to move them guys over here to the left side here. We need to start taking out some of his other units here. Machine gun squad has been fully healed up. We were right next to tier 3 and we sat there and used a Sherman tank instead. Ranger squad needs to take on his Wolverine. Wolverine is going to be fully healed up here in a second. We need to sit here and get into action, men. He's got a flamethrower squad that's been upgraded. Our Sherman tank is going to be sneaking up from behind. His Wolverine squad is shaken with fear. They're going to be trying to go everywhere except for where our tank is. Our Wolverine tank's going to be moving inbound here. Our tanks are going to be doing the circle of death. We're going to have to thin in all of our units over inside of that side. Machine gun units are taking on his mortar units. We have to sit here and hold down that objective post over inside of that turret. Let's check over here in the bottom. I still see it C, so we're good to go. Mortar units are going to be capturing that. We got a direct strike on top of our Sherman tank, so we need to retreat him away. Let's reverse some. Take on his flamethrower units. We can't sit here and have another units to sit here and push us around. Get over here into this next post. We're going to flatten his pillbox. You want to do that again, sucker? Let's get over here inside of the next objective post. See if there's a pillbox waiting for us. We got our Wolverine moving inbound here. It looks like he's still taking a little bit of damage here, so we'll get him back to base to get some heals. There is another pillbox. We're going to flatten that thing. Sherman tank, show them who's boss. We're going to have a squad moving inbound here in a second. Ranger squad, you guys get over here inside of that post. Sherman tank, you know what? You done a good job. Get back to base, get some heals. Just in case he is sneaking up behind us with some extra tier 3 unit. We need to make sure all of our guys are fully healed. Check back in over here on the center. Machine gun units are going to be taking on the flamethrower units. Bazooka squad, Ranger squads, both of you guys are going to need a little bit of extra backup here. We're going to need to get one of you guys over inside of this territory here. We'll drop a bomb on top of his flamethrower unit. He does have his guys upgraded quite heavily though, so we're going to have to retreat you guys away some. See if his units stay inside the blast radius here. Machine gun unit, don't be a wimp. We should be able to fully push him outside this post here. Ranger squad's going to be sneaking up from behind. If he focuses on that, yeah, that's nice. Get off the screen. Ranger squad's going to be moving inbound here. Machine gun units are going to be taking on his flamethrower units. He's standing on the objective post thinking that he can sit here and take on our guys. It's going to cost him heavily. Our machine gun units are going to take one hit, but they managed to survive. Wolverine has now finally been fully healed, so we'll move him out forward. Ranger squad has also been fully upgraded here, so once we get 700 points, we'll be able to get a tier 3 tank. And I think we're going to do that over the pillboxes just in case, because it seems like he's probably going to get near the tier 3 areas soon as well. So let's get a tier 3 tank in here. We don't want to sit here and get them all too close together, though. Since he is playing on the American side, he can also drop a big bomb like we did on top of his stuff. So we're going to use our Wolverine tank. Let's push forward. Get his lead tank. Sherman tank, move out. Lead tank's going to be sneaking up from behind. He's got a priest tank. We're going to have to do everything we can to get rid of his tanks. We're going to drop a very big bomb. He has a whole bunch of heavy units, and unfortunately, if you have more than one tank inside of a territory, they're going to crash into each other, attempting to retreat away. His lead tank takes heavy damage. His flamethrower unit also gets destroyed, and same with his priest. All of his units get obliterated. Wolverine squad, move out to base. Same with you. Looks like he's dropped a bomb on top of us. Sherman tank needs to retreat away. Lead tank, don't you sit here and fall for any blast radius. Get out of the way. Move it. Sherman tank's taking a little bit of a heavy fire there, but it's managed to finally get outside of the zone. Lead tank didn't have to do too much, thankfully, since it just finally got to the territory there, so we still hold that down. Objective post Bravo gets held down. Ranger squad over here in Alpha is still looking good. Charlie is still looking good as well. So, you know, let's get another pillbox inside this territory here, just in case we want to start having some backup around in this territory here. We're getting a whole bunch of our squads fully healed up here. Let's see, Ranger squad, you know what? Ranger 4 stays inside that zone. Ranger 3, we need to start capturing some stuff and things. Lead tank's going to be moving forward here. Our Sherman tank's going to be healed up. Here in a second, he's got a heavy tank. We got a heavy tank. See what we can do. Bazooka squad, move out. We got an objective for you guys to do. So Ranger 3, you guys are also going to be moving inbound here. Lead tank, let's get some reversing going on here. That's not a reverse, you very smart unit. Let's drop a bomb on top of you, see what we can do. Sherman tank is now fully healed. Lead tank is taking majority of the damage, so we're going to have to retreat away some. His heavy tank is doing quite a bit of damage here. Ranger squad's going to be sneaking up from behind. We have a whole bunch of units moving inbound to give you some backup. Lead, all you have to do is hold out just a little bit longer. Lead tank is taking a whole bunch of damage here. His heavy tank is going to be attempting to retreat away. He's going to be facing the other way now. Lead tank's going to have to do 1 or 2 more hits, and it should be fully wiped out. Ranger squad's going to be pushing his objective post here. We're actually going to have our units, except for the Lee, sit here and chase him. Sherman tank, find his tower there. He's got an engineering squad. Ranger squad is going to be attacking his heavy tank. If he has to retreat all the way inside of his territory there, we basically won. Wolverine tank, you guys are going, or Ranger squad roughly is going to have to run away since he does have a Wolverine tank there. Our Wolverine tank has now been fully healed, so we'll move him up forward inside of this territory here. Bazooka, go against his Wolverine. Ranger squad, we're also going to need you. Sherman tank. Let's see, so the Ranger squad's going to go for this tower here. We're going to destroy that. Our Wolverine's going to be moving inbound here.
Yes, Commander.
So now that we start capturing that, we can start focusing on his priest. Sherman tank, you know what? We'll sit here and focus on his priest since that's going to be the one against our ground units. Our machine gun units are going to be hanging out around inside of this territory here. Bazooka squad, don't you sit here and get off of that objective post. It's a trick. His priest is going to be attempting to run past the rest of you guys, and that does not work for us. Big squad's going to be holding inbound here. Sherman tank's going to be hanging out inside the territory of a victory. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one for more daily World War Armies content. Make sure you guys follow.